New World's expansion comes out soon? Is there like a TLDR on what they did I ever hit max level in this game? I don't remember. I like, what have they changed? What do you do at endgame? New map, they changed a lot. Dungeons and PvP. How many people are in New World? 40,000 in game. Wow. What the fuck, Smack DE? Devs ran away with our money. 30-minute queue time on October. How the fuck is there a 30-minute queue time on October 1st? What's the expansion? Do they have a trailer for the expansion? You type in New World expansion and the only thing that pops up is Asmongold's face. Jesus Christ. Motherfucker owns YouTube. PTR Brimstone Sands release. Oh, so they don't have a trailer. It's just a PTR? Oh, okay, so it's a whole new zone. Okay, they're going very Egypt. Is a new zone unlike anything else in Eternum. Looking forward to new enemies to fight and new territory to control and new stories. Death hovers over the scorched waste of Brimstone Sands. They're still unsatisfied even after centuries of strife and war. Do you actually feel powerful in this game when you get new gear, though? Oh my god, this is literally what I was looking for. Their main trailer has 17,000 views. Jesus. Hey! Oh wait, no, it's from some random fucking guy named Venoms. Does New World not have an official YouTube channel? Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Revamped leveling experience. Ah, interesting. I really like the theme of that. It's like Roman and Egyptian. New World in 2022. This is a 20-minute video. How long does it take to get to max level? Oh wait, does he have a hole?
Load now. Before we jump on the PTR and check out some of the new stuff, let me give you a quick idea of how many issues New World has fixed or is in the process of fixing over the past year. This is a picture of the cons list at the end of my full review in November 2021.
Jesus.
This is a picture of the same cons list, but with no...
A lot of towns and outposts feel copy-paste, fixing with Brimstone, lack of mob variety fixing, unable to target heal outside of your 5-player group. Anti-social endgame boss farming, healer unfriendly, fixed with various updates, extremely poorly designed quests, fixed. Group content tied to the main story quest that high levels can't help low levels with, fixed with economy ruined from countless bugs and dupe exploits, fresh start servers coming and the launch economy issues have been fixed. More gold sinks than gold injectors. Storage management is depressing. Completely solve this. Crafting system needs the resources and values reworked. Territory wars are broken. Game engine can't support it. Fixed. With instances, the high watermark system is poorly thought out and needs a rework. I don't remember what that is. High watermark system not tracked via the UI. Is this like endgame shit? No point running dungeon until 600 watermark. Dungeons are a great way to gear up now. Training post lacks search functionality. You stop moving when opening inventory and quest log. They fixed that. The community is more toxic than most other MMOs. Game is less toxic now, so it's less of an issue. A lot of the perks and gems in the game don't work. Okay. Watermark is your eye level.
Notes
Oh.
for everything they've fixed since. Just look at all of this stuff they've fixed. You can pause the video here to get a good look and have a read. Out of the 32 cons I listed at the end of that review, they've already fixed or are in the process of fixing 18 of them, with a few things I'm not sure of. That's absolutely massive progress. And on top of that, they've also added the Tempest Heart Expedition, which in my opinion is one of the most visually impressive dungeons I've ever seen in an MMO. The
Really?
Barnacles and Black Powder Expedition, which I haven't got.
How hard
to
is this
try
game?
yet. They've
The
added
dungeons.
3v3 arena, the blunderbuss and void gauntlet weapons with the greatsword right around the corner. They completely revamped the endgame progression system and added a thing called gypsum and expertise, which is a massive improvement over the old system. You no longer need keys to enter dungeons, you can just enter them and enjoy the game. They added a new trade skill called music, which is a nice social activity that brings players together with the benefit of group buffs. And the economy is in a much better place now. So what we're going to do now is head over to the PTR to check out the new level 1 to 25 leveling experience.
You
which
can
has been
mutate them to make them
completely reworked
harder?
with revamped starting towns and the addition of the greatsword. Here we are on the New World PTR to check out the new player experience.
Wait, so they only added
Spawned
the
on beach near
greatsword
Monarch's
in the
Bluffs, which is
expansion.
apparently completely different now. I'm really looking forward to exploring it. A bunch of other players checking out the PTR as well. As we're going with greatsword, we're piling all of our
Oh,
stats
so wait, you
into
can't
strength.
port your
Wholesome
character over?
chat. I just want to play the new content. I love New World. Don't we all? Since day one here. Feels good, man. This area is different than what I remember it. I don't remember fighting corrupted mobs on the beach back at launch. We've already got our first amulet. Straight away, the beginner quest rewards seem different than launch. Going into another corrupted area. Wait, is this a different mob type? I don't think I've ever seen a mob that looks like this before in New World. It's like a female corrupted sailor. You know,
Anyone
the game
here playing the
struggled with
game
mob
right now?
diversity at launch. When as soon as you see a mob that looks different, you immediately notice it. Yo, what's that in the distance? It's a car.
I'll download it. I don't know if I'm actually gonna, just to see. When does this come out? 50 fucking gigs? Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm already playing WoW. I don't have time for this. I don't even know why I'm downloading this right now. You never reached level 10. What was the max level? It's a grindy game. 60. October 18th. No way. That makes no fucking sense. Yo, I just want fucking Diablo 4 at this point. Took me a long grind to reach level 60, playing several hours a day. 18 days to get to 60. Yeah, I don't think so. They haven't officially announced the title update. Yeah, because it's like, why would they, if it's the 18th, that makes no sense. They need to like drum up the hype, and 18 days is not enough time. That doesn't make sense. Are you gonna play Overwatch 2? Yeah.
Castle. That wasn't there before, was it? So it doesn't take long at all before you start to feel the effects of this new player experience.
I mean, I don't really care about the new player experience just because I'm not gonna do a new player. So, like, if you've never played the game, this is great for a new player. What is all the new shit they added, though? I mean, I guess I could watch this whole thing, but this is when he gets the Brimstone, I think.
boss. I don't know if we've got enough to defeat him. We can try. Oh, I need to loot these pumpkin heads. What, throw them at him?
You're not past
Easier
this
said than
area?
done, really, isn't it? That did some damage. That contributed. Wait, we failed, and he's just disappeared. Lesson learned. Don't engage the event boss unless you're sure you've got enough people to kill it. Okay, apply the desert potion. And with that applied, we can now enter the Brimstone Sands without instantly getting ticked down to the sandstorm. Here it is, the entrance to the Brimstone Sands. The great, vast desert.
So this
We
is
gather
the
these
DLC.
cactus. Yes, with an axe. This thing here's a cool structure. Maybe it's a quest POI, an outdoor grind spot, or
You know, this will look
maybe
way
even
better on
dungeon.
stream
Wait,
because there's
what?
not a lot of foliage.
Yo, what? Does that just randomly pop up every now and again? That's epic. I wonder if you can fight that later. This new zone is absolutely massive, and you don't really get a sense of the scale for the place until you've actually visited it. And you're
It kinda
running
does look
from
like
each of
Age
the
of Conan.
towns. Visually, Brimstone Sands is already my favorite zone in the game. I love how the buildings look, the colors, the mob types. I really like that you can see this giant pyramid from pretty much anywhere in the zone, as well as these giant temples and statues that just kind of stick out. Super cool looking place visually. So, heading into another part of Brimstone Sands, and it's very cactusy.
Anyone play New World on the Steam Deck? At the end of your VOD, you were level 13. No. What? No, dude.
Rolling creatures. They're kind of cute. Armadillos. Can we skin them? Now approaching the main settlement of Brimstone Sands. I don't know what's going on with those mountain textures back there. That looks a little bit off. It's ruined any screenshot.
What's the fastest
potential.
way to level in New World? The quests? Yeah, I wish this game had mounts, but that's not happening. That would have been a huge feature of the video he's talking about. That would be a massive feature to talk about, but there's no mounts.
Got here looks pretty cool. Obviously, without tons of players running
They
around,
are adding
it
them,
feels
already
quite
confirmed.
lifeless. Perhaps it needs more NPCs walking around. Onwards towards the pyramid to hopefully find a dungeon.
But that seems like an
The closer I'm getting
expansion
to this pyramid, the more epic it
update.
looks.
You don't
Here
just
it is,
fucking
the
patch
entrance
in
to the
mounts.
newest expedition. Let's re-roll to healer, as that's what I'm most experienced in this game. Okay, so this is the
How
new
the
dungeon.
fuck do you even
Let's see how
heal in this
difficult
game?
it
Aren't there
is.
like 2
Probably
healing
not very
abilities?
with us all in max gear. Yo, dude just got one tapped. 100 to 0. And this is the first boss room. Okay, so the first boss is a giant scarab thing that fires lasers. Pretty cool. Probably don't want to stand in front of it, really. Watch out for these orbs that it's shooting. It's going to zap people.
In a weird
And
way,
once
this
it's
game
there, you
reminds
wanna
me
be
of
ready to do
Guild
big
Wars
heals.
2.
Ooh. Double laser. That was unlucky. You're a god if you can res me. Wow, what a play. Quite a fun boss, really. Not too complicated, lots of movement. I quite like how you've got this temple peak overlooking everything. I guess that's where the next boss is going to be. Boss number 2. Is that a giant tower shield? Oh god, he's summoned bigger mobs now.
So the only way to dodge is just hitting shift once? Oh, you can dodge roll twice.
Nick the boss.
Is there
Oh my
a
God,
trinity?
we got
Do you
him.
tank?
That was tough.
Oh, you do.
Onwards we go. The final boss room, and what an epic boss room it is. Dude's explaining the boss mechanics, and it seems kind of complicated, but I guess we'll see.
I mean, Lazy
He's doing
Peon
good
looks
damage.
like he's
I'm gonna
enjoying it.
Stand back here behind the pillar. So apparently this melee is going to charge whoever's like furthest away. Here it is. He's going to charge. He's going to hit his head on that. Phase one
I
down.
can't tell.
Not bad.
It
Let's
looks
go, team.
alright.
Soon we're going to have phase 3 where we've got to do both phase 1 and 2 at the same time. Panicking a little bit, it gets a little bit chaotic. Everyone seems to be like topped up. Live. Oh god. Oh god. How am I not dead? I can.
I feel like the problem is a lot of MMO players are
No
fucking
way.
desperate.
First try, GG.
They'll
That
take
was a
anything
good
at this
boss.
point.
Honestly, all of the bosses here were pretty good. Nice challenge as a healer. Lots of movement. Cool
That's the
mechanics.
problem.
The mechanics weren't too complicated. They're all
They're
quite
in like
intuitive.
mega
So that was the
disparity.
new
That's
dungeon
why
with
Classic's
Brimstone
huge.
Sands.
Because
Overall-
Classic literally taps into your fucking childhood, hoping to fucking feel something again. And then all the fucking retail players fucking hate the game, but they play it every fucking day with WoW. And then Final Fantasy 14 players, Final Fantasy 14, alright, it's good. It's just fucking annoying to look at. The UI fucking sucks balls. The GCD is like 5 hours in ability unless they changed it. And it's fucking Final Fantasy 2, so you have to get used to that shit. So then but that's not saying the game's bad. You have the Final Fantasy people in their own corner, but then you have the other majority of MMO players who are looking for their next thing to tap onto. And everybody's hoping Ashes of Creation is fucking good. But the problem with Ashes of Creation is it's like nowhere near the size of a massive studio that you'd want to make an MMO. So you're fucking hoping that everything they show with Ashes of Creation, they're going to drip feed you small things, show you like, oh, this is the weather. Oh, this is the combat. And then they drip feed you hype. And then the game comes out and I bet it will not deliver. But MMO fans are so fucking disparaging looking for the next big MMO. But the problem is there's no massive fucking company with ridiculous amounts of devs making it, and there's no game that will ever make you feel like fucking WoW. So when you see games like New World and stuff, it's like, I guess I'll take it for what it is. The only other one that is actually diving into the MMO world is fucking Riot. Yes. But once again, Riot's had fucking 5 meetings and their concept art is probably a stick figure, and that's as far as they've gotten. All right, we're still like 5 years out for Riot. They're the last bastion of hope, I guess. Lost Ark, no one fucking plays Lost Ark anymore. It's all fucking bots. You think you're talking to a fucking guy who's been your friend for the past 3 months. Little do you know he's a fucking bot the whole time. I just think, I don't know. Like, New World looks okay. You know, if you're like desperate for a fucking MMO, I guess. Black Desert Online. I don't think anyone plays Black Desert as much anymore. Like, and then you look at a game like Black Desert though, like Black Desert was like up there. 20,000 people still play Black Desert. Like, Black Desert's combat, the worst part about Black Desert is the combat was fucking like a little, oh, it's such a bad looking game to stream. This is one of the worst looking. This game literally kills bitrate. But if you look at BDO combat and you compare it to like New World combat, you would think Black Desert Online's a new 2022 MMO compared to New World. New World's fucking 6 abilities and you swap weapons. BDO, actually, I'm pretty sure still looks really good too for a 2017 game. But the thing is, a lot of the MMO hype comes out from the potential, the hope. Oh my god, these systems, oh my god, that sounds awesome. Oh my god, and then you fucking play it and it's like, okay, it doesn't have the same effect. Yeah, isn't it technically Guild Wars 2 combat where you weapon switch with way less abilities? Guild Wars 2, you weapon switch and it's like 10, you have like 6, 7 abilities on your bar, and then you switch weapons and I think it's another 6, 7 or some shit. This is like fucking 6 abilities with like long ass cooldowns. It's 5 abilities. Wait, what do you mean? Oh wait, isn't one an alt? 2 secs is really long. Elementalist has like 50. Buddy, whatever, bro. Wait, is Guild Wars 2 5 plus 5? I don't know, I get it though, man. You know, like, bro, I will always have a soft spot for MMOs, man. I've been looking for the same feeling that my first MMO gave me. But they all fall flat to the original. So you take what you... Bro, I literally started my stream playing Guild Wars 2. Well, it was one of the first games I ever played to 300 viewers. That was one of the first. I know all about Guild Wars 2. I thought Guild Wars 2 was going to be the fucking WoW killer. Yeah. That is the way some people are fucking copium hyped. That's how I was for Aeon. Aeon was the first fucking WoW killer. Guild Wars 2 was one of the biggest hype. Oh my god, this is gonna have that feeling. But for some reason, all roads go back to WoW. Even though you're just like fucked playing the game. MMOs isn't working in today's gaming world. I don't really know how many new players MMOs attract. It's hard to say. Asmongold literally saying New World is the best MMO out there. Lirik talks different. Who's reliable to trust about MMOs? I mean, that's kind of stupid to say though. Because no shit, people are going to have different opinions on what MMO they like and what systems they prefer. I could be coming at you and saying Final Fantasy XIV is my favorite MMO, and you not liking Final Fantasy XIV. It's like liking different flavors of fucking ice cream. That's kind of stupid, though. MMO liking is subjective. So you're a fucking moron. But I do agree, though. Like, I mean, I would take the opinion of Asmongold, who literally lives, breathes MMOs. And that's, like, kind of all he really plays. So when it comes to MMOs, sure. But at the same time, it depends, though. Like, you have to have the same tastes. That's fucking stupid. It's not saying like New World's bad, but I'm just, if you compare it to like older MMOs, like even Terra Online. Terra Online was such a good fucking MMO. Oh yeah, it's dead. The servers went offline. It's not on Steam anymore. Terra Online's combat, the tanking in Terra Online was so fucking fun. Oh my god. Like, the mobs looked good. Like, Terra looked like what the MMOs of today are coming out as. Like, New World doesn't do anything ridiculous graphically. The only people who think this does something insane are the people who don't play any other game other than fucking MMOs. Or they haven't experienced any other fucking combat outside of pressing a couple of hotkeys in their MMOs. Terra was fucking crazy. Like, Terra looks like at the level of some of these new MMOs coming out. Oh my god, that was so fucking good, dude. The Terra Mage combat, the Terra tanking, like, it was so different. But, like, no one's been able to recapture that. Wait, Terra was CryEngine? Holy shit. Yeah, dude, like, Ion, Terra, fucking, Guild Wars 2, all of those, the OG WoW killers. But they never did. Remember Rift back in the day? I never gave Rift an insane chance. Does anyone still play Rift? Lol, of course not. No one plays this game anymore. A lot of games took elements from Rift and just brought them into their MMOs, which why would you not do? Like, that totally makes sense. If you are the biggest MMO, you go look at the other fucking people and see what they're doing and see what their players resonate at, and then just take those features and put it in your MMO. Why would you not fucking do that? They do the thinking and testing for you. You use other games as beta testing. Fucking remember Star Wars The Old Republic? Oh my god, dude. Even Star Wars The Old Republic, man. I fucking rolled the shittiest class in the game. Blitzball. Like, Star Wars has more abilities to Star Wars is more like WoW with the way they did their abilities. Like, the problem with this game is their GCD was so fucking long. Like, I don't know why. It felt like 3 seconds per ability. This game, I fucking hit max level. I don't remember my account. I played a gunslinger because I wanted to not have a lightsaber because I wanted to be different. Fucking worst decision of my life. And I wanted to heal. It was fun for a bit. It was kind of fun. Like, this had a vibe to it. I'm pretty sure people still play this shit. But like an MMO of this caliber too, like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I know the class stories were really good because it was BioWare. They should fucking do a Star Wars The Old Republic 2. They're not gonna do this. They're not gonna. It's EA. There's no way they're gonna do this. Star Wars The Old Republic 2, fucking Frostbite. Same style of combat, just like fucking faster. Oh my god. Oof. Holy shit, bro. This game had a fucking vibe to it, bro. It was fun. I even remember when this game was popping on Twitch before you fucking Zoomers showed your faces. This shit used to be fucking popping on Twitch. Because everyone was looking for the next MMO. It was decent. It was fun, man. Everybody was running around, fucking doing shit. It was good times. But it just, like, kind of died. Like, this game had good elements. It had a Trinity system as well. You had the healers, tanks. The tank was fucking sick, too. It was like a good copy WoW's combat, but like shittily copy it because it wasn't as fast as WoW's combat, but add in Star Wars. Oh my god, man. Oh, dude, they should totally do an Old Republic fucking 2. Holy shit. Take very similar. Oh my god, dude. That would be so good. It's not gonna happen, though. It's not gonna happen. Oh, it's not gonna happen. That's a fucking dream. Are you gonna try the Harry Potter MMO? It's not an MMO, bro. That's a single player game. Bro, you think that's an MMO? If this was an MMO, that would be fucking awesome, actually. It'd be kind of cool because you would just see like everybody running around and shit. But this isn't. This is a pure single player game. That's a sick screenshot. Yeah. This game is worth 100%ing. I did hear that the Lord of the Rings MMO, I heard there was an article saying that these devs are completely overhauling this game. Like there's a massive graphical update they're doing. August 7th, 2022. Actually, what's kind of funny though, there's an article from PC Games in 2020 that says could be getting a visual update, and it's been 2 years and it's working on a well, actually, it went from could be getting to working on. So if they've been working on it for 2 years, yeah, Lord of the Rings Online. I know the combat's kind of rough in this game, but it has some cool elements. I don't know if they're gonna like change their gameplay. I remember rolling a Hobbit and it was like fucking ridiculously shit. Delving an alt leveling path. While Lorna is down a producer, it still has an executive producer overseeing the vision of the long-running MMO. Yesterday, Rob Severlin Kickolini took an hour to answer a number of community questions. The biggest news that emerged from the Q&A is that Standing Stone Games is working on a remastered version of the game's graphics and user interface upgrades. This isn't a top-to-bottom overhaul, but rather a widespread attempt to bring outdated art, creaky UI elements, and archaic systems up to par with the newer editions. More character creation options. Other projects in the works include a new endgame 6-player dungeon, a War of the Three Peaks-sized update that includes a new region and Eriador, the game's first new skirmish in a long while, an alternative 1 to 30 leveling path with its own story, server improvements to reduce lag, 64-bit servers, and a delving system will allow players to increase missions and difficulty, multi-factor authentication, more endgame content. The studio said that it should have word soonish on transfers from closed worlds. They're hiring more devs and more customer service agents. Bro, who the fuck is submitting a ticket? And the new supporter pack were brought up, blah, blah, blah. So, like, this has potential on how much of a remaster they're talking about. Is this like fucking... is this like fucking Warcraft Reforged? Or is this like fucking, yo, Resident Evil remaster? Because, like, this game... like, you know, this has a fucking vibe to it. This game is so lore rich that there's so many fucking things they can do. There's so many dungeons and raids they can do if they bring this shit back and make the combat feel like a modern MMO and remaster the graphics. Like, there's so much shit you can do here. But yeah, man, I just think MMO people are there. And whatever, man. I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, there's so much desperation for an MMO, and a lot of people will take literally anything. Like New World. Like, if I were to log into New World, it would be killing mobs for small amounts of XP, doing quests that are repetitive, and fucking not just chopping down a fuck ton of trees and mining. My favorite part about New World is the XP bar. For like 200 hours. Welcome to the MMO genre. Yeah, but no, because there's other games that do it better. New World is just a very modern, one of the most modern MMOs to do it in, and it's like just a new place to hit some fucking ore, a new place to hit some trees. If you've never played any other games outside of MMOs, you'd be happy playing New World because you've never played a fucking survival game before. I'm coming off of fucking 30 games where I've hit trees. If you've been playing WoW and all these Lost Ark or some shit, no, if you've been playing some MMOs, you've never hit a fucking tree before. Like, hello? Of course you're gonna have fun hitting a fucking tree in New World. There's not many MMOs where you hit fucking trees. If you played a bunch of survival games and go to New World, it's like, oh, this is cool. Where's the Ashes of Creation update? I'm still skeptical about this game. Like, obviously I want them to pull it off, but like, I think people... I mean, this is like the only... Is this the only NA Unreal Engine 5 MMO in development? A lot of the people hyped for this game remind me of when I was hyped for Guild Wars 2. I fucking watched every tidbit of information, and then the game came out, I played it a lot, and then it fucking just like, my hype level was above the game. I blew it up so much in my fucking mind as to what, like, oh my god, this is the next MMO, like, holy shit, oh my god. And like, it was fun, I enjoyed it, but then it hit a cap where my hype was higher than what the game delivered on. And I played this game's alpha. It was good, but it wasn't like, oh my fucking god, bro. And yeah, it was alpha. Yeah, the $500 alpha.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another live stream day with an awesome
Maybe because it's alpha.
showcase
Maybe
of
because it's
our
alpha.
basic
Bitch,
range.
I've been hearing maybe because it's alpha for my whole streaming career.
combat revamp. Excited to be here again, showing you guys Ashes of Creation and its current progress towards Alpha 2.
Okay,
I
wait. How
have
many
joining me-
people are in this studio? How many people are part of this dev team? Because this is a double A studio. How many employees do they have? What's their website? Ashesofcreation.com. Do they have a wiki? Who are the devs? I'm curious now. I don't got anything else to do today, so I don't give a fuck. Ashes of Creation. Who are the devs? What is the software company name? Intrepid Studios? Intrepid Studios Wikipedia. They might have it about Intrepid. Okay, never mind. Wait, Intrepid Studios Ashes of Creation Wiki. I don't think they're gonna say how many people they have in their studio. Of course, it always starts with having people who are seasoned in the MMO department. It always starts with that. Oh, this was Kickstarter? Oh, so this started off as a Kickstarter game. Oh. Yeah, all this starts out with ex-MMO veterans who make their own studio. This shows it. It's over 100, maybe 150. It was Kickstarter, but it was already fully funded. First team members were hired December 2015. So this game's been in development. I don't know how long it's been in development for. Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign launched with 750,000 goal. They raised 3 million. Granted, could you argue that 2017 was seen as the peak of Kickstarter? Because I think Kickstarter has died out a lot, but Kickstarter had a time when it was fucking insane. Like, there were so many projects. Was this around the time of Star Citizen was probably longer, but there was a time where Kickstarter was like, yo, everybody was funding shit. It died heavily. Star Citizen was 10 years ago. I mean, 7 years ago? I mean, shit, bro. 2015, 7. Crowdfunding, campaign launched, PAX West 2017. 100 developers working on Ashes, 2018. It usually takes, on average, a new MMO, it's probably quote-unquote faster now. But I mean, this is 100 devs. How many, I wonder if you can look up how many devs worked on SWTOR, how many devs worked on Terra, how many devs worked on WoW. 4 years, like, it takes 4 to 5 years. I would say 5 years for an MMO. to be made, and that's like a AAA. 100 devs working on Ashes, and then 4 years later, over 120. Over 120 means 130, minus like 5 people for PR and like community management for such a small team. 125 people, 7 years. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, where once they got 100 employees or 100 devs. I mean, this is, yeah, because this is 100 developers, and this is over 120 people working on it. So this is devs. 100 devs at this point, 4 years. And then I remember we played the alpha, no NDA. I remember playing that. And, like, it had some decent elements. There was nothing that was like, holy fuck. Unless you're fucking copiumed out your fucking mind. It was like, oh, yeah, this is cool. It has some cool elements. All right, let me hit some trees. Okay, the combat. I mean, yeah, it was fucking alpha. But, like, they moved to UE5 now. You can move to UE5, but, you know, I don't think it, like... It's great that they moved to UE5. But I don't know if it will... that doesn't just instantly mean your game looks better. That's not how it works. It just opens up more tools to use. And the potential for your game to look better if you go in that direction. Chat, you guys are fucking dumb.
Today to
if you look at this video compared to when they're in UE4, obviously it will look better because they've added more time and added more elements to the game. There's actually like shadow and anti-aliasing and more being put into the game. You motherfuckers are the same fucking GTA 6 fucks.
Senior designers on our team. Senior designer Trad and Jeremy. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing well. Just looking forward to showing some of the stuff we've been working on here.
Oh, I know. It's always exciting. Jeremy, how you doing, buddy?
Doing really good. Really excited to be here. Really excited to show the stuff we've got this time.
Yes, and
all the people getting mad are the people on Copium.
Is of course the world.
I understand.
Just the unbelievably beautiful.
You don't want any criticism.
That,
I feel you.
The environment team and the design team have just come up with
I get it.
Ruins and this forest.
I'd be
where
smashed
are we
too.
at right now, Jeremy?
We are in the Riverlands, which was the former heart of the Aelan Empire.
Ooh.
In fact, you can kind of use it as an opener alpha strike kind of ability.
Oh no!
Just to drop somebody.
So I have that 2 back again, the quick shot.
Yep. Yeah, we haven't done like full cooldown pass on this or anything, so you can pretty much just spam it right now. But
you got that.
Oh, that guy pushed me. Oh god, I have 16 health. No!
No! The shaman are not something to mess with. They've got that charge.
How did we draw? How did I grab so many?
They're paying attention.
The text looks like the New World
Playing as a ranged
text.
player, you have to be aware of your surrounding.
I did not. I was not aware of my surroundings. Okay, you guys may notice that
Newer
I'm not
world.
dying right now. And I would just like to comment that the stream would not be good if I died trying to fight these things. What am I using here, Dread?
That will be Snipe. So unlike Quick Shot, that is an ability that you can press and hold.
I want God mode.
Kind of roots you in place, so it's you gotta like use that at the right time, but you do.
Wait, are there only 3 abilities, or is this just because they're just showing 3 abilities? Basic ranged weapon attack. Yeah, I think it's just this is basic ranged weapon attack. I think there's more.
Payoff if you can pull off the whole thing. So the longer that you charge it, the more damage it does.
I need to get some of my health back. I apologize, stream. Let me just say that whenever we do these recordings, and I'm
not gonna watch this whole thing, bro. He's shooting a fucking bow.
I'm just looking over in the distance, and I see this giant like tower structure.
Yeah, that's the Tower of Carfin under a curse that is causing a lot of problems for the area too.
Oh, you're right. Actually, I think if we approach up here, we actually cross over into the boundary of Carfin, the wreckage of Carfin, right? It's like
correct. Yeah. And Carfin was one of the great cities of the Aelan Empire, and it's now in ruin.
Ooh, there we go.
Good.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, I see it. That, my
Oh, yeah,
friends,
this
that
game
you're
has
seeing
its
off in the
own
distance
lore too, right?
Is in Alpha 2.
You got to get into
obviously.
that.
And Jeremy, tell us a little bit about
I
the
wonder
tower
how it's gonna
and
be.
and what, just a little bit. Nothing give
Okay.
away too much.
Obviously,
but just a little bit
I
about the tower.
know,
What is
I
it? What is
know.
the tower?
It-
From
But,
a player
like-
It was
perspective.
a focus of the mages and study of the Aelan Empire. Carfin was a city that kind of had
Just
a
like
lot-
people got
great
into
mage
New World
population, so it
lore,
had a university
buddy,
there.
no one got into New
Um,
World lore. Have you seen the armor in New World? Even the fucking armor in New World is confused as to what fucking time period they're in.
And things went bad there during the last days of
I don't
the-
even think there
the
was a
fall.
fucking lead
They made
lore
some desperate
motherfucker
measures
on the
in
New
a
World team.
really awesome quest series.
Oh, there was a fucking
that
ship
Scott's written
behind
up and
There was a fucking pirate, dumbass!
Awesome. So it's
It was
it's going to be a
Blackbeard
pretty
and he
fun
fucking
tower.
had an empire
That
from
is
dumb fuck.
intended for many groups to exist
And then he
within.
found a fucking
Fight.
musket, idiot.
Now, Trad, question. What
Answer.
type of weapon am I using? Thank you. What type of weapon am I using here?
This would be the longbow. So you can kind of tell, like when you're shooting your basic attack, that the shots are a little bit slower but have more power behind them. Yeah, I really like the model that Atkins threw together for this.
Oh, it looks so good.
looks like it's of an Empyrean design. So one of
Yes.
the great Empyrean bow makers of the
Oh
past.
yeah, there must
Maybe
be
someone's
ear holes in
remembered
the hood
techniques to make it.
for the elf
It
ears to
looks
go
so
through.
good. So
Yeah, if you
now,
wanna go and shoot
go ahead.
something with it, like go ahead and hold the button down. One thing that we're playing around with this that we haven't done with our melee weapons is it has a contextual behavior based on if you're tapping the pressing the button versus holding it. So kind of like snipe, you can actually hold these attacks, and instead of doing just a rapid fire,
I'm sorry,
you would
just
have-
Trad, 1 second. Something
Sure.
happened. These little birds just spawned right near me, and they're like eating on the ground. If I move, will they move?
I hope so.
All about
Okay,
that.
Let's see.
let's find out.
Birds.
Wow.
How are you just
sold.
gonna sit here
Sold.
and let me run around you?
Sold.
What are they doing? They're just they're eating, I guess. Oh no. Okay, wait. What do you want me to do with this weapon?
Hold your Q button and charge up an attack.
Houston, we might have a problem. All right.
Okay, I do like the
Ladies and gentlemen,
dynamic
get your shots
nature
of
of that
water ready.
combat. I do like
Maybe,
that.
Did it a little early. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can.
Like,
Don't worry,
depending
yeah.
on how long you hold your
Perfect.
Q, it
Shit, I just
changes.
don't want to.
Give the Minotaur another.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa, what was that?
Charge.
Did he charge me?
You got you.
And you can actually see, like,
See
the...
you with those water bolts.
I mean,
Oh,
the
that's kinda
sounds
cool.
are
So I
good.
can jump while shooting this.
And you can hear, like, the bowstring get, like, tighter and tighter.
Now just imagine that I have a lot more health. Nobody look at the health. Don't look at my health. What are they shooting at us, Jeremy?
Those are from they're casting this water bolt that's really hardened water that's just slamming into you for force damage that hits. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. All right, Trad, I apologize. I am now going to appropriately.
You can keep holding it.
I'm not gonna watch this whole thing.
Tab target mode, which is a point and click with the cursor or using tab to cycle targets based on proximity priority, right? And into this reticle based mode, which now you can see the targeting
Look at
plate
the special attack.
in the top
Where's the
is
special
slightly
attack?
grayed out. And we do that to demonstrate that that is a soft lock target versus a hard lock target. And what a soft lock target is, Trad, do you want to explain a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. So if you are in action mode and you don't have a target actually selected like you would in a tab target game,
I think what they're
then it'll just smartly choose whatever target it thinks is the most appropriate for where your camera is and attack that target. But if you were to actually select a target, I think is it right mouse button in action mode?
Right. Right now, it's of course all of this stuff is customizable by the user, but if you press the right mouse button, in action mode, it will hard lock the target, which means you can take your reticle off the target and it won't change. Correct, Chad?
Right.
That's awesome. Now we have another type of ranged weapon that we can show.
I mean, that's cool.
Oh, and I can
that's
still,
cool.
while in action mode, I can still tab to cycle
It
targets.
definitely makes the combat a bit more dynamic.
Yeah, we really wanted to showcase a more tab-based combat here because we in the last live
You
stream,
can free aim or
all of
tab
our melee
target.
attacks were more hitboxes, right? They didn't acquire a hard target.
Check the weather video.
And so
I've
we
seen
wanted
the
to
weather
show a little
video.
bit more of that in this stream, and so right here, for example, like the target, you're not having to aim your reticle or anything like that. It's more what you in line with what you expect a more traditional tab game.
Yeah, definitely the sound design's great.
Like airstrike and
I like
other things
the
that we're
whistling of the
experimenting
arrow.
with that are going to be more action oriented, so we can hopefully hit the sweet spot of having a nice combination of all that.
And it's more fun. I've played Rangers in EQ, EQ2, the great archer types in Guild Wars and Hunters and WoW. And when it's this mode with the reticle and stuff, it's just fun running around shooting these guys.
Oh, it is super fun, and I've switched over.
Yeah, he
Is
switched
it,
to a different weapon.
what-
I mean, bro, I mean, it's like, it's cool, but I gotta see more, man. It's like, it looks cool. You missed the special attack. Buddy, link me the fucking timestamp. I've been forwarding through. Link me the fucking timestamp. You've clearly studied this shit. Where am I going in the video? 34:45. It's a 27-minute video. It's so nice looking. It looks good. You always watch these videos and never leave a comment. Okay. I don't need to read a comment. Leave a comment all the time. I know, right? Unreal Engine 5, literally, Unreal Engine 5, the default is it looks good. If that's what you want to say, then Unreal Engine 5, literally the base, you go in expecting the game to look good, then. There you go. If you don't fucking hit that first fucking benchmark, lol. You already fucking failed. 25:38.
Basically, so
True. Leave a comment so maybe the Asmin viewers will find your highlight channel. Bro, at this point, that's a great idea because my channel is not growing. I need to go in a different direction. Oh, is this fucking shit? And then they click it. Yes!
the player can build their character, how they want, and that extends beyond just their class choice, right? So, for example,
Wait, was
if
that
I'm
the ult?
ranger, I can spec into my short bow or I can spec into my longbow, and those will be two very different builds. For example, the short bow may specialize or have a part of its tree that specializes in applying bleeds. And
Was that the
might
ult?
synergize with specific ranger abilities that the longbow might not necessarily synergize with. So weapon choice will play into like what abilities and your type you're specializing in. There's just a lot that goes into it.
I mean, okay, I like the verticality. Okay, that's kind of cool.
And you would also want to take into account the
I do
enemies
think
you're going up against,
MMOs
what area-
should add more verticality, so that's definitely cool. To look at every 5 minutes. All right. They call it a semi-ult. Yeah, I mean, that was cool, man. Watch the Necrit video about raid and bosses. Bro, the fucking YouTubers know more about the game than the actual fucking devs right now. I'm pretty sure the fucking devs are watching this motherfucker's videos to get ideas. Be like, oh my god, what is the boss? What should we do? Yo, let's watch this guy's video. He knows more about the fucking lore than I do. This guy has had more meetings about the game than actually the fucking whole Riot team. Yo, they should just hire this guy. He already knows what's gonna happen. Hire this guy, he can fucking do it, and then you know what's going on. Why hire him when he's doing it for free? Wow. Okay, bro. I'm trying to get... Dude, okay. That's fucked up, man. Okay. Come on, dude.